All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole full that, man. Started with 144,000. So, man, we here with a lesson today, man. Lesson gonna be titled, man, Women Know Your Place. And shoot, I'm gonna say men too, man. Man, we gotta understand our place and understand that, the women was made for man, man. The women was made for man. You got a lot in these times, man. These men be putting these women on high pedestal. They got a woman running for president, and Most High put the spirit on me, not just solely because of that, but the spirit just came on me to get into the lesson. So we're gonna get into it, man. So I'm gonna go down here to First Timothy chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 11, and it reads, "Let the women learn in silence without subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence." And we know assert just means to take authority by force, unlawfully, man. So it's unlawful for a woman to be in authority over man. I'm at verse 13. "For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression," man. So we gotta understand, man. These women be deceitful, man. You can't follow these women because she got good looks, she got a big butt. Oh no, nah, man. These women be off, man. These women don't be understand their role and their place, man. These women don't be understand their role and their place, man. These women, you gotta know, man. These women gotta understand their role. And before I show you what the role of these women is, let me go to Proverbs 6:25. I'm gonna start at verse 24. To keep thee from the evil, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Yeah, they gonna talk good. Yeah, they gonna talk good. Yeah, they can, flirt good. That's what they can do, man. They go put them nice butts on them and all that. Do all that, do what they want to do. Build their body up, buy a body, whatever. But what the Most High say, lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids, man. Don't let these women trick you, man. Don't let these women have you going off. Don't let these women don't get with these women and just cause she got a nice body, nice butt, or she talk good, she seduce you with her eyes. Nah, man, don't fall for that, man. Don't be simple like that, man. Don't be simple like that. Cause as you know, man, if you know, man, and we're gonna what I'm gonna bring out later on, man, King Solomon, he went off, man. He went off following after these women, following after these strange women, man. Following after these, and when I mean strange women, I mean these women worshiping other guys, worshiping other idols and stuff, man. That's what these women do. That's why Most High say and First Esdras 4:26, which we're gonna bring out. But first, I want to go to Genesis. Slaka, I didn't mean to do that. Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. And it says, "Unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply your sorrow and your conception." And I got it in my notes. Let me show you what that means. He talking about Eve, and husband just mean planner, right? So I will greatly multiply your sorrow and your conception. Mean that's the pregnancy, that's the labor pains, that's the pregnancy pains. That's the time. Women be having their little emotions and all. They say women be emotional, women be doing all this, going through all that through pregnancy. That's what the Most High set them to do. That's their role, and that's their role because everything is done in order. Everything is set in order. It's like, excuse me, let me keep reading. He said, "And sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and your desire shall be to your husband, and he shall rule over thee," man. So that's why these women have this period. When this period come, this period that it clean them out. When they clean out, they keep the edge clean. Well, like we just read, for that, but like we just read, husband means planner, man. Husband means planner. So when we plant, I see in these women gonna bring forth children, and that's what the role of these women. I'm just keep reading. "And her desire shall be to your husband, and he shall rule over thee." That's what these women here for, man. These women was made. The women was made for. These women was made for us to help us bring back our nation. The women was made for man. The women was made for man. And if you go, we can go with Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 7:7 said the Lord did not set his love upon you nor choose you because you were more in number than any people, for you were the fewest of all. And I brought this out because I'm bringing it out in my notes. As you can see, it was 70 souls that entered into Egypt with Jacob. And that was a few people. Even if you go back with Abraham, our forefather Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man, that were few souls then. And the Most High made a promise that he would make them a great multitude. And you know, the other nations was already established on the planet. Well, most of them was. And that's what these women here for, man. These women is here to help us grow and replenish our nation, man. That's why you can lay down with any nation of women. You can lay down with these women from this nation. You can lay down with the Chinese woman, with the white woman, with the you can lay down with the Russian woman. You can lay down with any woman, man. You can lay down with any woman. But you just can't let these women turn you away from the Most High. You can't let these women trick you. Cause like you say, like the Most High say, man, many have perished in sin behind these women, man. And these women got to understand their place, man. These women got like we read in Timothy, man. Let a woman not absorb any authority over man. Let a woman not suffer any authority over man, man. I got some precepts right here I wanted to hit. Exodus. I want to go to Exodus before I, got a little. I want to try to keep it a thought. I'm on the same topic, but I just don't want to jump around the topic. I want to hit precepts. You know how it is, precept upon precept, line upon line. But right here, Exodus 22:16 and 17. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely know her to be his wife. And betrothed just means she ain't belonging to no one else. And entice just means to flirt, to get in her head, to charm her. You feel me? And maid means woman. You feel me? So when this man flirt with her and charm her and he lie with her, we know what lie with her mean, man. He lie with her, they do what they do. He shall take her to be his wife. In verse 17, if her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. So we know these women like property, man. First she belonged to her father, and then she belonged to her husband. As we just read in Genesis, well, as you see right here, what he say, and lie with her, he shall surely do her to be his wife. As you can see, we read in Genesis 3:16, when the Most High put them in role, and he shall multiply their sorrow and conception, and then in that sorrow they're gonna bring forth children. What? Her desire shall be to her husband, and he shall rule over thee. Come on, man. These women gotta understand their place, man. These women gotta understand their role, man. These women gotta understand their place and their role, man. They got to, man. These women be thinking they so in charge. Women want to be so independent. And yeah, like I say, man, before being in this truth and understanding the truth and having the spirit, man, I was raised by a single mother. And I can see, man, a lot of the struggles we went through, I can see why, man. I can see why, I can see why. I love my mom, but I can see why, man. Because these women got to understand their role and their place, man. A lot of these women want to be independent. A lot of these women want to try to do things of their own, but that's not how it works. Like I say, Most High set things in order. It's going to go how the Most High wanted to go. Otherwise, you against him. If you ain't following his words and truth, man, you against him. And you don't want to be an enemy to the Most High. Ain't nothing going to go good for you, man. Ain't nothing going to go good for you. These men who raised up by these single mothers and stuff, it be hard for them to control their emotions. They don't have the right mindset, or they don't have the right masculine as a man. They have these ways of these women. And these women are deceitful and evil, man. These women are deceitful and evil, man. That's why you hear like the apostles, when they be teaching, the apostle stuff, they say, man, I heard them say it plenty of times, man. We don't need the black woman to bring back our nation, man. We don't need the black woman to bring back our nation. We don't, man. Because these women don't have no respect for us, man. These women feel like they can go do anything they want. They go have this body. They go buy their body, go do this and that. They feel like they spend $20,000, $30,000 on them new body. Now men got to spend $20,000, $30,000 just to talk to them. These women crazy, man. That's not how it works, man. Like we gonna bring out the women was made for men. Women was made for men. And we're gonna go to that in Corinthians. We're gonna go to that in Corinthians, 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, starting at verse 3. And right here, before I get started in this, and the Corinthians, they were Israelites, but they was going off, man, having women in high places, letting women do things and they don't supposed to do. Like Most High said, as you read Timothy, The women supposed to learn and suffer in silence. They don't supposed to absorb 30 over, man. The Corinthians was going off all around, man. It was going off. And Paul had to come around them and lay the law down, man. Paul had to let them know. Apostle Paul had to come let them know. And we're going to start 1 Corinthians chapter 11. We're going to start at verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua, and the head of every woman is man, and the head of Yahushua is Yahweh. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonored his head. But every woman that prayeth or prophesies with her head uncovered, dishonored her head. For that is even all one as if she were shaven. So like, even if you see, you be seeing like what would that be like the Arab stuff like that. They doing what our women supposed to be doing, covering up. Don't supposed to be showing. And women having long hair, that's a part of them covering up. That's a part of them covering up. And it is a curse on women that their hair ain't gonna grow. It is a curse on the Israel women that their hair ain't gonna grow. But these women supposed to have their long hair so they can cover up. These women who cut their hair, these women who, mostly the women who like other women, they cut their hair, they go off and stuff. They going off, man. They going off already for wanting less than another woman, but they going off for cutting their hair, man. They have that long hair for them to cover up, man. And I ain't talking about no weave, ain't talking about nothing. I'm talking about their hair. They have their long hair for them to cover up. Verse 6. For if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and the glory of Yahweh, but the woman is the glory of man. And verse 8 is the point I was trying to get to right here. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman created for the man. And what woman means? Woman means servant. Woman means servant. What the Most High say in Genesis? What the Most High say in Genesis? Her man shall rule, her husband shall rule over thee, man. And these women don't understand. These women don't understand their place, man. These women don't understand their place. And that's gonna bring me out to my next precept. It's gonna bring me out to the next precept. Which one I bring out first? Book of Sirach 25, starting at verse 21. What's the Most High say? Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger and impudence and much reproach, man. These women rule. These women rule, man. These women don't have no respect for man. And the wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, as we read in Timothy, man. As we read in 1 Timothy chapter 2. As we read in 1 Timothy chapter 2, man. What the Most High say, man. It wasn't Adam. No, it was the woman which came in with deceiving the transgression, man. And the Most High say right here, man. And the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. And this lesson ain't just about Kamala Harris. Nah, but at the same time, they got this woman trying to be in office and stuff. No, that's not women's place, man. And that's why these women feel like they got a place too, man. We out here in this city, we out here in this Roman Empire, man. And we not under our laws. We under our laws spiritually, but in the flesh we're under the Romans right now, man. We're under the Roman Empire right now. So these women don't feel like they gotta follow the law and order that the Most High set. That's why they feel like they go get them a little job out there, sit down behind the desk, doing all that, working out here in the cities, and they don't understand their role in their place, man. They don't understand their role in their place. What the Most High say, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather bride, man. We don't give these women no way to do nothing. Especially not with us, man. We ain't simple, man. We don't give these women no way to assort with 30 over us, tell us what to do, or go off, or have us going off, man. Nah, we don't give these women no leeway to do that, man. These women either gonna come in here and sit down and listen, or we'll do what? If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Let her go, man. You don't hold on to that woman. You don't hold on to that woman. You don't be no simp. Oh man, she did this, man. She gonna get right, man. I know she gonna. Nah, let her go, man. You let her go, man. Like I say, man, these women got to understand their place, got to understand their role, man. Same thing with the men of Israel, man. We got to understand. Don't let these women step out of line. Don't let these women feel like, oh, and don't get me wrong. In this society, they always teach the man how to treat and love a woman. So like, excuse me. So they always teach the man how to love and treat a woman, but they don't teach a woman how to treat a man, or how to love a man. They don't teach that. But it's okay though, because when we get in our kingdom, like I've been saying, man, everything ain't expedient. Everything ain't expedient for this time, man. Same thing with having multiple wives, man. We can have multiple wives. But it's like the Most High told Solomon, man, you don't need to have these wives. And then why he tell us we don't need to have all these wives if we can't control ourselves. If you're gonna let these women turn us away. You're gonna let these women turn us away, because that's gonna lead me to my next precept, man. And 1 Esdras, chapter 4 and verse 26. Most High say, yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and became servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women, man. Many have failed. You can't let these women trick you, man. You can't let these women get you with the flattery of her tongue. You can't let these women talk to you good, look in your eyes, seduce you with her eyes, trick you with a nice. No, you can't let these women do that. And that's what the Most High talk about in Esdras, man. I think it's chapter 9, if I'm not mistaken, man. And he talking about Esdras chapter 9, when the Most High talking about we ain't separate ourselves from the other nations. He wasn't talking about the fact that we had, just like, excuse me, but he wasn't talking about the fact that we had wives from other nations or multiple wives. No, that wasn't the problem. The problem was our people was taking these wives, and to say this, and to say the little side note, adultery is when a woman lay down with the man and she has a man, or when a man lay down with a woman and she has a man. That is adultery, man. That is adultery. As we read Exodus, man, when the man lie with her, he shall take her to be his wife, man. He shall take her to be his wife. So when you lie with that woman belongs to you. And that's when adultery come in, is when that's another reason why you can't let these women trick you. That's why you can't let these women deceive you. That's why the Most High say, man, beginning of sin come from these women, and through her we all die. Cause what, man? These women to go lay down with another man knowing she got a man. These women to go do that, man. These women to go cheat. These women to go do all that, man. A man got more money than her, man. She definitely going over there and she dropping her drawers quick, man. We know that, man. That's why you can't let these women control. That's why you can't let these women assault 30 over you, man. That's why you got to be in charge. Are you ready, Corinthians, man? The woman is made for the man. The woman is made for the man. The woman is made for the man. And you know, and Israel, we got to understand that. Let me make sure I hit all these precepts before I wanted to get to, I want to get to about King Solomon. And you know, with King Solomon, King Solomon, the Most High wasn't, and that's why people be confusing the doctrine of having multiple wives. The Most High was never mad at King Solomon for having multiple wives. He was mad at King Solomon because King Solomon had these wives and he let him turn his heart away, building these temples and worshiping centers for the idols for their gods. That's why the Most High tell us in Corinthians, man, if you can't control yourself, you can't do that. Just get you your own wife, man. Just get you your own woman. If you can't control yourself, you want to have like I said in Esdras, they want to have all these women and stuff, but they taking these women in marriage, and they doing the things of they way of life, of their heritage. They taking these women. And Ezra talk about how they taking these women having kids by other men and stuff like that, and these men marrying them. That's why the Most High say in Deuteronomy chapter 22. Let me bring that out before. Or if I'm not mistaken, if it's 22 or 23. Yeah, it's Deuteronomy chapter 23. The Most High say, a bastard should not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Even to the 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of the Lord, man. Why? Because the seed come from your father. So if a woman of Israel go lay down with a man of another nation, that child is a bastard. But the seed come from your father. And we could bring that out real quick. That's why these women got to understand their place, man. These women go mess their whole self up, thinking they so independent they can do what they want. Okay, keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. And the Most High, when the Most High bring His wrath, when He send Yahushua, when the angels down here to bring that wrath, these women gonna understand. Cause when we get in the kingdom, they definitely gonna understand it. But in Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. And it says, I'm gonna start at verse 17. Moses and Aaron took the men which are expressed by their names, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared the pedigrees, they declared their heritage, their bloodline, they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old upward by their polls, man. By their these and Ezra's these our men and our nation taking these women having babies by other men of other nations, stuff like that, and our men marrying the men of Israel, marrying them and doing the ceremonies and stuff like that of they way of life, of they heritage, of they religious. That's why the Most High be telling us, and that's why the Most High tell us, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Deuteronomy and 7. That's why the Most High tell us not to talk to these women. That's why the Most High tell us to stay from these women. You know, and you can go in and read that. But this is right to show you that's why the Most High tell us to stay away from these women and stuff like that. Because a lot of men be simple. A lot of men don't be strong enough, man. A lot of men don't be strong enough to understand these women. Oh, my dad want us to come to church. Oh, no, we don't do that. And you ain't going to church either. That's not what we do in this household. Because what? The head of every man is Yahushua. And the head of every woman is man. And the head of Yahushua is who? Yahweh. Come on, man. These women got to understand their place. But, you know, we're going to bring out this precept right here. I'm going to go back to 1 Kings chapter 11. We're going to start at verse 1. And we're going to go from here. He say, but King Solomon loved many strange women together with the daughter of Pharaoh, woman of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites, of the nation concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come unto you. Why? For surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave unto these women in love. Like I said, man, Most High wasn't mad at Solomon for having multiple wives. No, he wasn't. He was mad at Solomon because why? Solomon did what? Surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave to these women, man. Most High told him, man, these women gonna turn you away, and that's how it is today. That's why you gotta let these women understand their place, man. Can't let these women assert authority, man. You can't let these women tell you what to do. You can't let these women try to be in control. As they teach in the society today, the woman be the head of the house. The woman run the marriage. That's not how it worked, man. That's not how it worked, man. Esau tried to do it all backwards, man. That's not how it worked. They're gonna keep reading, and this is what I want. This is a key right here. I want you to see too. This is one key point. And he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines. Concubines is what? A wife of another nation. And his wives turned away his heart. His wives turned away his heart, man. That's what I want you to see, man. You gotta understand that these, like Most High saying, 1 Ezra 4:26, man. Many have sinned, many have perished, erred and sinned for these women, man. These women gotta understand their place, man. These women got to understand their place. Going back to 1 Corinthians. And this ain't gonna be a long lesson. We're gonna get it right here. Going back to 1 Corinthians chapter 11, chapter 11, verse 8 and 9. He said, for the man is not of the women, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman created for the man. And man, we got to understand that. Men of Israel got to understand that. Just well, these women got to understand their role and their place, man. These women want to keep stepping out of line. These women feel like they independent. These women feel like they go do on their own, do whatever they think they want to do. No, man. These women are here to help us replenish our nation. And like I mentioned before, that's why you hear the apostles and elders and the prophets. And me, I watch Great Millstone, and I'm always say they got 100% truth. And the apostles, they always said, man, we don't need the black women to bring back our nation, man. We can lay with these other nations. But women, y'all got to understand, y'all try to go lay with the other nation, you're going to have a bastard. And as you read in Deuteronomy 23:2, these women no bastard ain't going to enter into the congregation of the Most High, man. And another thing, man, ain't no such thing as mixed seeds, man. As you read in Numbers chapter 1, verse 18, man. As you read in Numbers chapter 1, verse 18, where the Most High say, the pedigree come from your father. The pedigree come from your father. Your father is a man of Israel. You are the nation of Israel, man. You are the nation of Israel. That's why we can lay down with any woman of any nation. And we can have multiple wives. Just don't let these women turn you away. Don't let these women turn you away. Don't have these women follow their will like their heritage, man. Don't let these women assert authority over you, man. So, man, I hope this lesson was edifying. I hope it reached the nation of Israel. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And shalom to the hopeful elect, starting with 144,000. And I hope this lesson was edifying. We'll be back with another one.